Well, hello, City 13, whichever one the Half-Life 2 city is, but, I mean, regardless, shit is wild over here in Canada. There's 28 fires actively in Ontario alone, and then there's several more across the entirety of Canada. The reason why I'm literally, standing up is to show you guys how important this is. It is important to know that we are in a very terrible place and time currently. So it's, I'm going to be sitting there, I'm going to have gameplay probably in the background, but, the whole, premise and whole, meaning behind the video here is mostly just to explain to you guys that it's, it is so messed here. Inflation is crazy. It's gone up about 27% since, 2 years ago. The housing market has probably... let's think. So there's here, and then there's all the way up to here, and the starting point's down here. You should probably be 6 times as high as it started in 2013. In Canada, you can't even get a house by yourself. It takes about 25 years for an entire family that makes $500,000 a year in total. So it takes 25 years to actually get a house. And I don't know if that's down to, inflationary spending by the government, or the fact that it's just a fucked up place. The Liberals, they're broke. They have no money, at all. I don't know if I can really confirm or deny anything, and there's also a lot of recent allegations towards Trudeau. Every year there's something new, but this year it has come out that he was touching children in high school. But I didn't hear that anywhere. It's just a rumor, for legal reasons, obviously. But and also for legal reasons, if the NDA was true, then well, I'm sorry, but that was completely up to you. You shouldn't have said anything. But regardless, it is wild. There is it's not only that, smoke. There's where I live currently. There's so much goddamn smoke in the sky. It's it's literally, we're orange here right now. It's it looks orange outside. Obviously not by the way that the light is cascading into the room, but it's mostly because this room is pretty much, blocked off by pretty much any light besides the light in the kitchen. As you guys know, I am in the living room, or the theoretical living room of the apartment that I live in. But regardless, I digress. There's also a lot of things about gaming and shit like that. So it's I've been wanting to play a lot more games. I've been wanting to record more content. I've been wanting to create lore videos or whatever. It's just really hard to think about everything. On top of school, I'm trying to get a job again, and then finals are coming up, exams are coming up, so it's it has been a crazy week thus far, and it's been crazy last week and even the months prior. So it's been kind of rough, and as some of you may know, that my brother also passed away last month too, on May 30th. So it's just been kind of rough, in the past couple of weeks, I guess you could say. And today was supposed to be my brother's funeral. Today is May 13th, 2023. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it because I don't have the funds to get down to where the funeral was. So anyways, life sucks, but I gotta continue going on with my life, and same as everybody else. So I can't really be apologetic or really sorry for myself. I can only be sorry for the people that were around him and have actually experienced the trauma of, obviously drug addiction and stuff like that. And it's just all been really fucked. It's just the word of the day is fucked. The whole day I've been, it's just, the weather is fucked. There's smoke billowing everywhere where I live. It's all surging. There's just so much pressure, and where I live currently, there's so much pressure in the air that actually my ears are popping every time I yawn or talk or whatever. So it's I can't really do much about that besides, cope until the season is over. Also, Canada, the reason why we're having so many fires is because literally spring was skipped by Mother Nature. Mother Nature's it's nah. For real, man. We've had almost no rain. In the past 2 days, we've had rain, but that's not going to do much considering that we're already on fire. Fire will stay even after rain because heat will stay. And even as even as steam, if steam is still hot enough, it can still cause a lot of singeing and burning and stuff like that. And if the heat is still there, it's eventually still going to come back up. Even if there's rain, even if there's a whole bunch of water around the fire or whatever, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to keep keep it semi-contained. As of right now, there's 10 active fires around my location. 2 are on both sides of the highway, so I'm pretty much like, imagine I'm right here, and 2 fires are basically doing this. So I'm locked. I'm locked between 2 fires, so I can't really travel anywhere. I mean, potentially maybe through like the short roads, but you can't really do anything about those. Those actually fucking blow. And then where I live especially, there's a lot of construction happening, but there's a lot of crazy fucking people. Like a couple of weeks ago, somebody threw a Molotov cocktail during at a building that was currently being developed. So it's been fucking crazy. But there's a lot of cool announcements recently, especially where I live. There was 150 houses were announced being built between 2 points. So pretty much, so just picture this: there's 2 roads, and they're pretty much like this. Kind of like that, and then it's just like, you know, from here all the way to here is a road being built between those 2 roads. So it's really important that we have housing, especially where I live, because housing's getting pretty expensive where I live, and it's just a tiny town, so it kind of like makes sense, right? Because there's not many people, so they're like, oh, we don't need to build that many homes, but at the same time we kind of do, and it gets rough, but I mean, again, you can't really do much about it besides wait. Because either the government's too slow, or the municipal government's too slow, or the provincial government's either way too slow. So you can't really, you know, do much about it. So yeah. So recently, I've also been working in IT at my high school, so I've been trying to, you know, keep up with that as well as like exams, ISPs, which is individual study project. In Canada, we call it that, but I don't know where else in the United States or Europe or whatever. I don't know what you guys call that. So, I don't know, man. But like, regard this. I don't know what's that about. So pretty much like recently, I've also had to upgrade my fucking keyboard again. So this time I've got a RK61. Rather than a Razer something TKL edition. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a Black Widow TKL V3 is what it's called. So it's like, instead of a 60% keyboard where it's all the way like the function stuff like that's not on the keyboard, it's a function. But on a TKL, the only thing you're missing is the numpad, and that's it. You still have the utility keys and stuff like that, and depending on which keyboard, you have extra utility keys anyways. But yeah, that's enough of me chatting. If there's still any video playing, enjoy it. I know it's not much. I'm not very good at Counter-Strike or whatever's on the video, so it's just the shit that I've been recording recently. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the situational update where I've been pretty much. So press a like, subscribe or whatever, share the video. Yeah, bye guys.
I always find myself saying that energy drinks always have this for chemicals. I mean, all soda things, but especially the energy drinks.
Okay, burrito. 3 turds. Huh?